Hey everyone, welcome to Third Eye and Truth. This is a space, clarity, intuition, and grounded truth, where we slow down enough to hear what's real beneath the noise. Before we begin, I want you to take a breath, not a rushed one, a real one, because what we're talking about today isn't surface level spirituality. This isn't about trends or aesthetics. This is about remembrance. Your birth date is not random, and it's not coincidence or luck. It's a spiritual contract. Before you ever took your first breath, your soul agreed to something, an agreement with God, an agreement with timing, and an agreement with experience. And your birthday is the code that holds that agreement. Most people think of their birthday as a celebration, cake, candles, partying, but spiritually, your birthday is a coordinate, a moment in time where heaven and earth aligned just enough for your soul to enter this body. You weren't late, you weren't early. You arrived exactly when you were meant to. And the number sequence of your birthday carries the lessons you agreed to learn, the patterns you would have to break, the gifts you'd eventually remember, and the level of consciousness you'd be asked to reach. This is why two people can grow up in similar environments and live completely different lives, because the soul contract is different. Now, let me say this clearly. A spiritual contract does not mean fate controls you. God did not send you here to be trapped by numbers. We all have free will, but free will doesn't erase responsibility. Your birth date doesn't force outcomes. It invites growth. It highlights themes. It repeats lessons until you see them. It nudges you towards alignment. And when you ignore that nudge, life gets louder. That's not punishment, that's correction. If you've ever asked, why do I keep attracting the same kind of people? Why does this lesson keep coming back? Why do I feel called to more but can't explain it? That's your birth contract activating. Some souls came here to learn boundaries. Some came to learn faith. Some came to heal lineage trauma. Some came to wake others up, even if it cost them comfort. And most people don't struggle because they're doing life wrong. They struggle because they're resisting who they really are. Spiritual awakening doesn't happen to everyone at the same time. Some people awaken young. Some awaken after heartbreak. Some awaken after loss. And unfortunately, some never awaken at all. And that's not judgment, it's just design. Not every soul contract includes conscious awakening in this lifetime. Some people came here to experience, others came here to remember. And if you're listening to this, it's because something in you already knows there's more. I need to ground this right here. Numerology is not replacing God. It's not worship, and it's not power. It's language. Numbers are one of the ways God communicates order, timing, and rhythm. Scripture itself is filled with numbers, cycles, patterns, sacred timing. Numerology doesn't tell you what to do. It helps you recognize what God has already been inviting you into. So I want you to sit with this question today. What keeps calling me that I keep ignoring? Not what you think you should want, and not what looks good on paper. What keeps returning quietly in your spirit? That's not random, that's remembrance. This season, we're not using numerology to predict the future. We're using it to understand the soul. We're going to talk about life path numbers, destiny, soul connections, karmic lessons, divine timing, but always grounded in truth, discernment, and God's presence. Because numbers don't control you, they reveal you. And if you're ready to understand your birthday not as an identity, but as an invitation, then this season is for you. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time.